Hello, hello, and welcome to a little video about the first lesson in Target 3A. Here, we're going to be writing systems of equations. We're not going to be solving them, but we will be writing them. Alright, let's keep in mind that all of these problems exist in the world of our imagination, because some of these prices don't make sense. And that's because we're using our imagination. Alright. Number 1. The Morton soccer team sold 500 tickets. Each adult ticket cost $12 and each student ticket cost $7. They made a total of $4,495. Let's write an equation. Now, the first thing that I'm going to write down are two things that we don't know. First of all, I don't know how many adults attended. I also don't know how many students. I do know, however, the total amount of adults and students. Adults and students made up 500 tickets sold. So that's total tickets. I also know how much money was made off of those adults and students. There was $12 made off of every adult and $7 made off of every student, for a total of $4,495. So that would be our total profit. This would be a very realistic and useful problem in case the sales of tickets didn't happen on an electronic kind of tender. If we were just selling paper tickets and we needed to figure out quickly how many adults and students attended the Morton soccer game, we would have to use this. We could use it because we wouldn't have a system that just explains it to us. All right, onwards we go. Number 2, Miss Gumin, me, haha, bought her first hour's donuts and hot chocolate. Each donut was 75 cents and each cup of hot chocolate was $1.40. Her total before tax came to $43.20. She bought a total of 42 items. Let's write a system. Okay. Now, we do know how much each donut and each hot chocolate cost, but I don't know how many I got. Or I guess the imaginary me. I'm going to use D for donuts and 8 for hot choc. Boom. All right. So my first sentence says, or the second sentence tells us about the cost. So let's write an equation for that first. 75 cents per donut and $1.40 for hot chocolate for a total of $43.20. So that's my total cost. What else do I know? Well, I know that the imaginary me bought a total of 42 items. So, if I add up all the donuts and hot chocolates, I should have 42 things. Using this system, we could find how many donuts and how many hot chocolates were purchased. Right? Number 3. You decide to go on a very romantic date to Taco Bell. You buy 3 tacos and 1 burrito and end up spending $8.25. Your date buys you 4 tacos and 3 burritos for a total of 16. Let's write a system. Okay, so first of all, we don't know the cost of our tacos. We also don't know the cost of our burrito. We do know about 2 people who bought and ate those tacos and burritos. First, let's talk about the you. The imaginary us brought 3 tacos and 1 burrito, and we only paid $8.25. So that's the imaginary you. Our date, what did our date get? Our date, for some reason, bought 4 tacos and 3 burritos. Oy, oy, oy. 4 tacos and 3 burritos for $16. I sure hope that they're saving it for later, because that is a lot of food. Oh my. But if we did not know how much the tacos and burritos cost, This would be an excellent system of equations to find out. Number 4. You and your brother go to Foot Locker and buy some sneakers. You buy 3 pairs of shoes and 2 pairs of socks, and you spend $78. Your brother, because he loves you so much, buys 2 pairs of the same shoes and 4 pairs of the same socks and only spends $60. Let's write an equation, or 2 equations. Now we have 2 things that we don't know. I don't know how much my shoes cost. That's not how you spell shoes. I don't know how much my shoes cost, and I don't know how much my socks cost. Now, since they both start with S's, I'm just going to go for X and Y on these because, yeah, they're both S's. All right, let's write about us first. We bought 3 pairs of shoes and 2 pairs of socks for $78. Our brother bought 2 pairs of shoes and 4 pairs of socks, but only spent $60. From this, if we wanted to find out how much those shoes and socks cost, we could find it out through this system of equations. Number 5. Marcus opens a new bank account. He deposits $25 that he won at a robotics competition. Good job, Marcus. He also plans on depositing $10 a week that he earns from tutoring. Philip decides that he wants to save money as well. He already has $40 saved from mowing lawns over the summer. Good job, Philip. And plans to save $10 a week from his allowance. Write a system. Let's do it. Now, we don't know a couple of things. First of all, we don't know how many weeks we plan, or Marcus or Philip's plans to save for. We also don't know what total savings they're looking for. Right? Depending on the amount of weeks that they save for is going to tell us how much we save or they saved. All right, so let's start off with Marcus. Marcus deposits $25. There's nothing that can be done about that. Then he decides to deposit $10 per week to get his total. Then we have Philip. Philip puts in $40. It's just there. It's there to begin his savings. And then he starts saving $10 a week to get whatever total he is looking for. These equations can be used to find out when will Marcus and Philip have the same amount of money saved. That would be a good thing that this system can answer. And finally, let's take a look at number 6. Rachel needs to print some of her digital photos and is choosing between lightning fast photo and snappy shots. And I'm assuming that she just wants to print it on really nice photo paper instead of just regular paper. Lightning fast photo charges a base fee of $5 plus an additional 20 cents per photo. Snappy shots charges a base fee of $7 plus an additional 10 cents per photo. Let's write a system. Okay. So what are our unknowns? Well, we don't know how many photos Rachel wants to print. We also don't know how much it will cost her. Because, well, depending on the amount of photos, well, that's going to give us our cost. All right, let's write lightning fast photos first. For lightning fast, we got to pay $5 no matter what, and then an additional 20 cents per photo. And that'll give us our total. So that's going to be lightning. Let's check out Snappy Shots. Snappy Shots charges $7 flat fee, so you got to pay it. And after that, 10 cents per photo. So depending on how many photos Rachel wants to print, that's going to help her decide which company to go with. She can also find out with this system when will it not matter which company you choose, meaning what amount of photos will give us the same total cost. So that's also something that Rachel can look at using these 2 equations. And this is something that you do in your almost everyday life. As an adult, when you have money, you want to compare. What's the better deal? You might not be writing these systems of equations right out for every single thing you think of, but you're thinking through these situations when you're comparing prices by kind of thinking about these systems, just not directly. Okay. This was day one of Target 3A, where we just wrote systems. We didn't solve them, we just wrote them. I hope this was helpful. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me or your teachers. Have a wonderful rest of whatever day it is for you. Bye!